In this video, I'm going to explain to you exactly why distraction are actually something that's stressing you out. And in a business game where you're trying to compete, and this is an endurance game where this is going to go on for a very long time, every time you're stressing out for nothing, this is something that actually depletes you from your energy, and so you cannot move forward as fast as you could. And so the idea of distractions that are actually deplete you down is not the actual distraction, because sometimes you may think, oh, but I mean, I'm just chilling. I relax. That's okay. I recover. I'm building up that energy. But that's not at that point where this fucks things up. This is when you are actually needed to do the work. Because when you need to do the work, but in your mind, you have the idea of something else you could be doing that could be more interesting, more entertaining, then you're kind of always thinking ahead of that thing rather than being in the present moment doing what you do. And so you have this little machine that is running in your mind thinking, I want to do this other thing. Why? And so that kind of drain you out of energy, stressing you out, or even worse, you can stress to finish things quicker in order to go do the other thing. And so I'm going to explain a little bit, because that's something that become very apparent to me, very clear, as I use actually the New Year's resolution. Uh, I know that you don't have to have New Year's in order to get things done, but I use it because this is a boost of motivation. Why not using it to actually get even more things done? So that's my point. So I wanted to, both for my training in golf as a professional player, moving forward with my business, and I wanted to get back in shape and lose fat to get back to 10%. So I have a ton of things to do, and my schedule is pretty much full from the moment I wake up all the way until I go back to sleep. And and even though that's probably a withdrawal syndrome, that the fact that I was kind of dopamine addictive by either social media, TV shows, or also food, because I'm on a diet since I want to lose fat. And what I realized is, so I have my schedule that's relatively full, but I have kind of some times in between where I can actually rest. And what I found, if I kind of plan out in my head the fact that I'm going to have to watch TV shows or social media and so on at those time, what happens is kind of I'm anticipating those time and not being focused on the present and do the thing. And so what I realized is the most important for me at the moment is to completely deplete myself from interesting things to the point where actually doing the things that I need to do becomes the interesting thing in my day. Mainly, this is the idea of being in a mindset of, if I don't do that, I pretty much have nothing else to do. So I might as well just do it. And this is really this idea of just being relaxed, comfortable with this idea to work, not being that I have to do it and forcing yourself to do it. No, you need to find a way to space out, to allow yourself to think that you have no better things to do in your life than just doing the work. And and that's also something, for instance, in the evening after I come back from training, what I realize generally is I take a shower and so on. And every time I just think that I'm going to chill a little bit between in front of the TV before going to bed, I kind of rush the shower. I kind of rush the evening routine just to go there. But the issue is it's actually stressing me out, which doesn't allow me to relax, to have a good night of sleep. And even worse, when I'm in front of the TV, I'm not actually relaxing because TV is actually very stimulating. And so when I then go back to sleep, I then need that time, and I need a little bit of time to then relax and then fall asleep. And so my sleep is a lot less good. And what happens is, over the long run, you accumulate a lot of sleep debt. Whether if you're just chilling, you know what, on the evening, I have nothing else to do. I just need to take my shower, and then pretty much I'm set. I have nothing else to do until I go to sleep. And even you can just chill, uh, go on the sofa and wait until you get bored and start feeling sleepy, or do a stretching relaxation exercise. That's kind of what the thing I do to really relax me on a deeper level. But yeah, that's really what I, and also that's a consequence also on the dopamine with the food actually that you are eating. For instance, when you're on a diet, the cheat meal or a little snack that you can offer yourself is actually things that will throw you off track, because it will remind you of what it is, it will remind you of what it tastes, and so on. And where if you just completely remove it and say the healthy food, the food that I need to eat in order to eat my calorie intake for the day, is this kind of food, and I'm not eating anything else. And this is about changing your mindset to see, okay, this is the new normal for now. That doesn't mean you will forever remove tasty food out of your schedule, but this is about removing the distraction that can potentially get you off track. I hope that was interesting. I wasn't really sure where I was going with that at the beginning, but yeah, this idea of the distraction really transform your mindset and kind of make it difficult for you to do the things that are actually easy to do, because you're anticipating other things that might feel interesting. But that's kind of the short-term versus long-term consequence or benefit. The distraction gives you short-term benefit, but at the end of the day, that's about the long-term success you're on, the long-term journey. And so mainly that's between the two, I don't know if that's hormones, but the dopamine and the serotonin. Mainly the dopamine is a quick win that you get now from distraction, and the serotonin is more about how proud you are of yourself, I believe. And so this is really doing the things that you know are important for you to do. And so slowly over time, and this is what I start feeling after just a few weeks into the new year, is I'm progressively removing the dopamine out of my system, the dopamine dependence out of my system, by removing those distractions and just doing the thing that I know I should be doing. And progressively, because I get everything done, I start feeling better about myself, and this is where I kind of start feeling fulfilled about everything. So I hope that's interesting to you. I don't know. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.